Alright, Patrick, so what are you working on over here?
Right now I'm trying to organize our lovely testing rack. Sometimes when we get all these consoles and when we gotta test things, wires get strewn everywhere and things get mixed in. Like I literally found a micro USB cord that was tangled so much into all the AV, it just looked like an AV cable, and I didn't realize that it was just a micro USB until I see a USB little, end, and just went, what? And started pulling on it and found that it had gotten tangled up into the spaghetti too. So, yay for organization.
Yay! Well, we will show you clips when Patrick says he's done. But he's got to go through all the spaghetti behind him first. Woo! The spaghetti!
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 Okay, PRGE 2024 trip has officially begun. We got Celeste starting out driving. We're on our way. First stop, I think, aside from maybe some gas and some snacks, it's gonna be Sacramento. We're gonna visit Fire and Ice games, probably 1UP games, whatever else we find. Y'all awake? Y'all excited?
I'm not awake, but I'm excited for sure.
Ooh. I did manage to snag the PlayStation 30th anniversary Portal and DualSense Edge controller this morning. But those PS5 30th anniversary Pros, they went fast just like we all knew they would.
Yeah.
Dang. R.I.P.
I wanted to show everybody Patrick's good job he did with the floor. If you look at this, it's walkable. It's walkable back here. Look at all this walking I'm doing. Good job, Patrick. Look at all this walking. Now I can walk all the way back over here.
Is that an Xbox 360?
Walk.
Oh no.
Yeah. Crush that.
I'm kidding.
Oh, well then.
I'm gonna make it super clean.
Look at this. Look at how neat and tidy. It's walkable. Raymond, it's walkable.
Yeah.
Walkable.
It's walkable.
Walkable. I can walk behind Raymond. This is crazy. This is epic.
Yes.
So as you can see, I'm working on a ton of inventory stuff and it just keeps coming. We got a lot of trades happening, but we are trying to get through.
I found this somewhere, kind of just hiding. These controllers are really nice.
We've been doing a lot of cleaning and processing stuff. I've been wiping down trades that came in. What are you working? Are you cleaning the Harry Potter bedroom?
Yes, I'm cleaning my little bedroom.
Oh no, Patrick! This is where, whenever you guys give Patrick a ton of repairs, this is where he stays. Oh, good night, Patrick. See you later.
So this is Crater Lake. Crater Lake. We made a little stop along our trip here to explore Crater Lake. Steven and Celeste have been here many times, right?
I've only been here once, but this is my first time actually seeing the lake.
Is this one of your favorite places, Celeste?
I think I like Yosemite more.
Oh wow. Well, George Washington discovered Yosemite also.
Oh my god, here we go.
George Washington discovered all this. And Yosemite.
It's real good. It's real good. It's a beautiful view up here.
Just as George Washington found it
Yeah.
all those years ago. Wow.
You should tell them about the island, Marvel.
Oh, the Wizard Island? Yeah. What is it called, Celeste?
The wizard.
It's where the wizard lives. You can go visit him and ask him all of our questions. Wow. Steven, where are we?
We're at a Blockbuster home video rental store.
Whoa.
This is super exciting for me. I was the one that recommended us that we go here.
Wow.
I haven't been to one in over a decade for sure.
This is the last Blockbuster that exists,
This
right?
is the last one.
The last
The last
existing
one.
Blockbuster.
I had
here.
one growing up
In Bend,
my
Oregon.
house. Yes, we're in Oregon. Yes, we should preface that. We're in Oregon now.
Wow.
And yeah, I just had one growing up like near me.
Yeah.
It's like kind of crazy to see one now.
Mhm.
So I'm excited to go check it out. I
Look
don't
at
know
the
if we're gonna get
sign.
anything, but
Look at the sign.
try to check out the sign.
Oh God. Oh God. Driving in. Just coming down the street and seeing that sign. I can't lie. It was kind of cool. Brings back memories.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Alright, so we're stopping right here. It's around 8:30, 8:40 at night now. I'm stopping here at this little gas station. Buried in the pine trees here, just off the highway. It smells awesome. It smells just like pine trees everywhere.
It smells so good.
There's Steven.
We're about to get kidnapped.
It's a nice shirt, Steven.
Oh, I do live my rat life.
Yeah. Yeah. We're not gonna get kidnapped. Steven's, I don't know what he's talking about. But here we go. Oh yeah.
Can we cut this?
Yeah, no.
What the hell?
Look at all this. Look back here. Look in our car.
Yeah, show
at
them
all-
the absolute mess.
Look at all this
State of the car.
stuff. All the stuff we're bringing to PRGE. You can't really see it too well, but Common Rider for the Wii.
Kamen Rider for the Wii.
This is a beat 'em up.
Well, I actually thought this was a beat 'em up, but this is actually a fighting game. So,
Oh, okay.
It's a one-on-one fighting game. We don't really get a lot of Kamen Rider games localized in the States. So,
It's a real noisy highway.
oh yeah. And got a random assortment of
Game Boy.
Game Boy stuff.
Dude, you're doing that so fast I can't even see it. Some Japanese ones. Yeah, hamsters.
thing, one more. Whatever this is. Celeste got these.
And as you can see, some of the glass cases have been picked clean. This is some of the stuff they brought to PRGE. A lot of it is still intact. Yeah, store doesn't look all that much different. It has been incredibly hot outside the past couple of days. But as you can see, it's pretty empty in the store. We don't usually have an empty store like this, so I'm just recording. PS4 selection looking good. But yeah, just been trying to get inventory out. And I've been trying to film and record stuff. But yeah, it's just been the three of us holding down the fort. And we appreciate everybody's patience with us. Patrick, no! No! It Titan fell on the ground. Trades. So many trades. I think you guys saw these Yakuza games possibly yesterday. But yeah, we got a Galaxy 3DS Sonic Shuffle. I need to find its sticker. Don't know where it went. All of these Pokemon games. Ranger, White, Sun, Green, copy of Wario Land, it's pretty SP, bunch of cool Dreamcast games here as well. No More Heroes, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, then we got some Genesis. The manual is in this one. It's huge. I didn't realize how big the Mutant League football manual is. And these very, very cool PlayStation games.
Alright, so here's our booth, day 2, PRGE. Just early morning before it's opened or anything. Just kind of setting up. Steven and Celeste are here, but they stepped out to go get some breakfast real quick. Pretty cool. Day 1 was pretty great. Sold a lot of stuff. Tons and tons of Pokemon Fit sold. That's what we got left. Still in the process of setting it all back up. We almost sold this to 2 different people, but couldn't find the controller for it. But now we got the controller, so hopefully that'll sell today. Pretty cool. Yeah. Been pretty awesome overall. Looking forward to starting up day 2, see where we're at. Here's Retrobird's little ad for his or little flyer for his panel he did. That was a lot of fun. Got to film that for him. And here's all the Pokemon. They've been selling like crazy, which is awesome to see because we'll definitely be relying on those at a lot more conventions. So definitely planning on doing more. Oh, and here's Celeste's little art that she did of Tess as Nurse Joy. It's freaking awesome. I love it. Hopefully maybe at the next con we can have more of those, maybe bigger ones. But yeah, here we are. I'm gonna start getting ready for day 2.
So we got all this cool stuff, starting off with this huge Yakuza trade-in, and it's cool because this is a steelbook, this is a special edition with art book, this is a steelbook, this is a steelbook, this is just the normal Yakuza 0, but still, very cool game. UFC, it's, UFC. But we got this Final Fantasy steelbook, Dragon's Crown, Final Fantasy Zodiac Age with the very pretty steelbook, We got No More Heroes, Judgment, Folklore, Judgment. Again, this is another, I think, pre-order Like a Dragon Steelbook. Resident Evil 3, Killer's Dead with the plastic still on it. We got all these very cool Dreamcast games, MDK2, Blue Stinger, Sonic Shuffle, and of course a copy of The Witcher. It's been busy. He's restocking some games. Look at these games. These are some good stuff. I'm gonna have to post these tomorrow because they're gonna go too quickly otherwise. But yeah, we just got crazy traffic over the weekend. Hero is closing. Are we closed?
In about 15 seconds, yep.
15 seconds and we close.
Okay, never mind, we're closed.
The arcade machines are going off. But yeah, Skeleton Crew, we did it. We did it.
Let's go home, let's get
How-
drunk.
Oh, party animal.
Except I have to be here on Monday morning, so maybe not.
Alright, sadly I will not be with Skeleton Crew Monday morning, but it should be way less busy because people will be at work.
Yep. Hi, hello.
Hero is
I am
doing his closing
so
duties.
freaking tired. Oh my goodness.
So-
It gets really toasty in here because we have like 4, 5 CRTs in here running, and they all just generate heat. And then we have the lights, which generate heat, and then you have the sun, which I wish someone would turn the dial down on.
I know. Can somebody figure that out? Turn the dial down on the sun. But yeah. It's been crazy. Look at all the gaps in the Switch wall. You can see gaps, and we sold out of Zelda, which is crazy. No copies. We had 20 pre-orders and ordered 50 extras, and we sold all 50 copies. And we have a new pre-order list that's approaching like 10 people. Which is crazy. We still have some of these in stock. I don't know if they'll be in stock by the time the video goes up, but these are very, very cool. Look at how
Comes
pretty.
with the Switch Online membership too, so that's included in the price.
which is-
tag.
Online Plus membership.
Which is cool. So, come check it out, guys. But yeah, thanks for being patient over this weekend. I'm sure we'll get some PRGE clips. But as for PRGE weekend, us three survived.
We just barely made
Donkey
it.
Kong.
Donkey Dong.
The Three Stooges.
Is that us?
Curly, Larry, what is it? And Mo?
Larry, Curly, and Mo, yeah.
Yeah, that's us.
Yep.
No, I'm kidding. We're more competent than that.
We are?
That's news. All right.
Hero, that's a self-
Good job, Hero. Good job, Patrick.
Self-report.
We made it.
I did great. What
You did great.
He's been doing batteries all
Oh,
weekend,
just in
man.
the last 2 days, I've done
Of this.
32 battery swaps just in the last 2 days.
32 battery swaps.
Yeah,
All of
this is
these
all-
guys here.
This is all like the stuff he's done swaps on so far.
He's already put out most of the stuff too that I brought, or not most of it, but a pretty good sizable chunk because we got a last busy rush. Always happens, but he's been
Mega
putting
Man.
some of the stuff out that we recorded. Here's Mega Man, that cursed cover art. That's him, all right. That's Mega Man. Yeah, cool stuff. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna focus on me, but goodbye. So I'm back. It's Monday, and we got big old stacks of goodies going out. Look at all these cool Genesis games that Patrick is putting out. Some
Final Fantasy.
Master System, Final Fantasy, this D2, and this
Back, we have
Wild
Star
Arms.
1, 2, and 3.
Fantasy Star. I might get pictures of these because I think they'd make for good pictures, especially these Genesis. And then I'll bring them back out. I can sticker them. Some Jaguar. You guys are always asking about Jaguar. I'm surprised those didn't go out already. Final Fantasy with the manual.
So,
Too cool.
fun little one that I found.
Oop.
Where is that guy? Mike Magic.
And we will show some.
Oh, right here. This guy. So I was like, wow, this case is like coming open. And I'm like, oh, the game must have been, big. No.
Huge booklet.
Look-
Wow. That's
look-
like the WoW strategy guide.
Oh, wow.
Electronic Arts, EA, back in the day, making giant ass paperback novels.
That's so cool.
So I did manage to pick up a few games at PRGE. Didn't have a whole lot of time to do much hunting because we were pretty much glued to our booth the vast majority of the time. But I did hunt around a little bit, picked up a few things, so I wanted to show some of the cool stuff I got. Didn't get anything too crazy. But this was one I got. I actually got this on the way there. from Fire and Ice Games in Sacramento. And 140 bucks. It does not have the manual, but I have a manual at home, so that's kind of perfect. And this is the first print version that has like the foil cover with the, you see the like the metallic on the golden tree there. Both games, Oracle Seasons and Ages, the first print had the foil, so that's pretty cool. Another thing I picked up, I got a second copy of High on Life for the Series X. I already had one of these that I got from Limited Run back in the day. Also picked up a Super Nintendo game I've been wanting for quite a while. This is Brandished. I forget if this is like, it's like an action platformer type game, I believe. It might be like an RPG type action RPG game. It's one of the two, either like an action RPG or an action platformer. I've watched some videos from, I think it was Hungry Gorilla playing this in the past, and I believe she really liked it. So I've been wanting to get this one for quite a while. Not terribly cheap. I think I got it for around $70. Dark Wizard for the Sega CD. This is like a tactical strategy game. I'm trying to find, as you know, I'm looking for the complete Jaguar and Atari Lynx collection. CIB eventually did pick up a couple of Jaguar games. One of them I got is Burnout. This is supposed to be one of the better games for the Jaguar. It's supposed to be a very solid game. So I've been looking for this one for a long time, hoping to pick it up. But this is a Jeff Minter game, Revenge of the Mutant Camels. Jeff Minter is a legend in retro video games. He's the person who made the Tempest 2000 for the Atari Jaguar. It's awesome to have, I guess it's technically like a, I don't know, like a homebrew version of this, but made by a legit Atari Jaguar developer is pretty awesome. I had never seen this before. You could buy it from the Atari Age boards. So that's it. That's all I got. Not a ton, but some pretty cool ones. I just didn't have a whole lot of time.
How many Jaguar games are you now away from a full official set?
I'd have to count again. I think I'm about halfway through, which I've been saying for a while, but I've been mostly only adding CIB ones. I think I do maybe have a couple more beyond that, especially if you added loose. But I'm about, I think, halfway through with Jaguar and about 3/4 of the way through with the Lynx. Oh, you know what? It's probably Rayman. I don't think I have
Oh, yeah.
I don't think
That's
I have
a mascot.
CIB. I don't think I have a CIB
You have
Rayman.
Bubsy?
I do have Bubsy.
That's
I
the
have
other
Bubsy
mascot.
CIB, but Rayman I think I just have cartridge, or maybe cartridge manual. That's got to be the most expensive one I have left. Yep.
Very cool. Did you have fun at PRGE?
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun running a table. I personally had never vended a table really ever. I had helped out an old roommate one time at a small table once, but that was about it. So it was really fun. I've kind of got the bug now, so I've been looking at other conventions that we could go to, anything coming up. Unfortunately, it seems like most of them that I found so far that are happening the rest of this year have already all been booked out. So we might have to wait till next year unless something pops up. But we're definitely planning on doing more. It was a really cool experience.
Hello, I am showing my pickups from PRGE.
How was your time at PRGE?
It was great. Very tiring. Someone pulled the fire alarm while we were there. That was cool. Puyo for the GBA. Kind of into collecting Game Boy games a little more. Anyways, I got this hamster game. I think it's like a hamster simulation game where you take care of a hamster. Steven won't let me get a hamster, so this is the best. I got this random Hello Kitty game. It was really cheap. And then I got this other random game, Chibi Maruko-chan. I don't know anything about it. A lot of these games I don't know anything except for a little bit. This one was kind of interesting. It is called Sanrio Time Net. It does not look like a Sanrio game, so I was kind of intrigued by it. It was only $4. Apparently it's like kind of like Pokemon, but not really. And when I looked it up, there's not really a lot of information about it, and I just saw that you collect little creatures, which is like my thing. So I got this. I got this random Crayon Shin-chan game. This is another hamster game. Chibi Maruko-chan Tamagotchi. Don't got this one. Puyo Puyo 2. And these are GBA games. Poku Poku Tennen Kairanban. I don't know anything. I booted it up and it first led me to a character creation screen. Aside from that, I don't know anything else about it. But it was cute and it has hamsters, so I got it. It is called Anime Yokocho. No, Animal Yokocho. And I was trying to look up gameplay, and it's kind of like Mario, or it plays like Mario. And I think he plays the little bunny character right there. Steven got me Ham Games. I heard this game is actually pretty fun. He found a loose copy of this at a garage sale. But then he found this at PRGE for, I think, a good deal. But yeah, pretty cool. I don't know anything about it, but I just saw the art and I was like, that is Celeste's core. If you look in the back, it kind of just looks like it's a ton of mini games. Yeah, it's really cute. The rest of these are not games, but they are game related. Her name is Dressy Deer. Katamari socks. This Hamtaro little shopping bag thing. Oxnard. Charm. There's a protective thing on it, the little Hamtaro Game Boy pin. There's business card, free shout out. Her and her friend kept coming to our table and buying all of her Pokemon fits. So if you ever see this, thank you. And I got this really cute Slowpoke sticker. It's holographic. And this sticky notepad thingy to put in clips. Owls, music, and games, I think. But got this sticker, pretty cool. And this Hamtaro pin. Harvest Moon Cow pin! He's so chunky. Anyways, near Automata, whatever, tomato, cassette. They make video game soundtrack, or they like remix video game soundtracks to be like lo-fi. Anyways, those are my pickups.
Doing some Portland pickups from Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Haven't done a pickup video in a while. I remember we were doing these pickup videos like back to back, but we're doing another one finally, and we got some good ones to show you. So we'll just get started. So maybe I should just give a little bit of context. So as we're driving up, we hit a couple game stores. Got this one game from one of the game stores up there. We got Ninja Blade Complete. Super awesome. Needed this for the 360 collection. It's a FromSoft game. It is exclusive. Fire and Ice, and I picked up Kamen Rider for the Wii. It's essentially a Kamen Rider fighting game. And to my knowledge, if I'm not mistaken, this is the only one physically to be localized in the States. There are Kamen Rider games on the Switch that I think do play in English, but this was the only one that actually has like an ESRB rating, actually published in the States. I don't think this sold too well, so Limited Run had a booth at Portland. We went up to Portland and picked this one up, Day of the Tentacle. Thought this was pretty cool. They had some Switch, PlayStation stuff, and some Xbox stuff, and I didn't have this one. And I know this is on PlayStation, this is not on Switch, if I'm not mistaken. So I was like, you know what, I'll just pick this one up. Mayhem. So when we were at Portland, this was from a vendor, and I got it for $5. This is crazy. This is like probably one of the best pickups I've had in a while. This is like a $40 game. Now keep in mind, it is like a little water damage, but for $5 was crazy, and I'm just happy to own it because this is a pretty uncommon game. Yeah, so it's like a Mad World mixed with like Twisted Metal. Ultimate Shooting Collection for the Wii. So this collection is exclusive on the Wii. They didn't put it anywhere else. And let me just show you the amazing shoot 'em ups that are on this collection. So you have, they call it Radio Allergy, but we just call it Ratter G. Comes with that. Kairos, which didn't come out in the States. It came out originally on Dreamcast, but this is like another one by the same team that did Raturgy. Also cel shaded, more bleak looking, and Chaos Field, which came out on GameCube. But all of these in the collection. Kairos is probably the best one in my opinion, just because it never really got officially localized in the States. Same thing with Raturgy though, but I think they put Raturgy on Switch. So to have this was a great price. Complete and everything, and even the vendor was like, man, I'm surprised it sat longer than it did. Project Soulfeed, I've heard this one's not very good. It's a shoot 'em up, or it's I wouldn't even really call this a shoot 'em up, but you can kind of see what the gameplay looks like. I've heard it's not a very good game, so, but I want it for the 360 collection. I don't care. Incredible prices. I've been looking for this game for a long time, especially for a good price. This game is, in the best ways I can put it, extremely Japanese. So I just mean it's very quirky. It's kind of even crazy this got a localization just because it is so like out of its element, and there's nothing really quite like it on the PS1. To me, it's a little bit, I wouldn't even call it like a WarioWare, even though it's kind of a little bit like mini games. But you kind of go through like different segments of people doing like ridiculous day of life things, and you're playing them like a mini game. If you don't know, Pink Gorilla is a video game store up in the Seattle area, so I picked up two things. I'll just show this real quick. This is their bootleg buddy. I actually have one of these, but this is for a friend. These are really awesome. If you don't know, there's like 3 screwdrivers in there. Or 4, excuse me. And you can pretty much open up Super Nintendo, Genesis, Game Boy Advance, you name it. They kind of advertise it as a way to, check if your games are fake. And I'm a big fan of Kelsey Lewin. She made this book. It's an Animal Crossing book. And when this came out initially, I was so excited. I was like, I need a copy. But she was doing signings, and I was like, oh man, I really want to get it signed. But she was there. So thank you, Kelsey. If you're ever watching this, thank you for signing my book. I'll even just show you. This one has a sticker on it, but I just couldn't be asked to get it off. But Dewey's Adventure, it's in the same universe as the game Elebits. So if you guys are familiar with Elebits, same universe, you're playing as Dewey, which I believe maybe Dewey's a character from Elebits. Marble Saga Koro Rinpa. So there's a sequel, I forget what it's called. It's another Koro Rinpa game. I own that, and I just didn't have this one. So I'm happy to own this, complete, all that good stuff. And I'm not really usually into Marvel games, but this one's kind of cool. It's a Hudson-made like Marvel game. I'm usually really into Hudson games, so wanted to own that. And I did like a cover swap, so you can't really tell what this is for, but this is for the Wii. It's Victorious Boxers Revolution. So this game is super sick. Keep your eyes keep a lookout for this game. If your guys are familiar with anime, particularly Hajime no Ippo, this is based off Hajime no Ippo. There is 2 games on the PS2. This is the only game on the Wii. It is exclusive, and it plays like Punch-Out, which is freaking sweet. Victorious Boxers 2.
Oh, he really is. He's starting his boxing career.
I was really not planning to pick this game up, and the only reason why I picked it up was because they had it for a really great price, like literally under price charting. So I was like, okay, well, really can't say no to that. And this game is pretty uncommon. You see the first one every now and again, but the second one you never really see. And from what I'm told, they're pretty decent boxing games and are pretty true to the anime and boxing as a whole. Brain Lord for the Super Nintendo, and I was okay. So I need some context here. So I don't really do Super Nintendo stuff, but the box on this is in such nice shape, and the price on they had was really, really fair. I kind of fell in and I just bought it. So I was like, you know what, sure. And I was hanging out with Marvel, and Marvel was like, oh, this plays like Legend of Oasis on the Sega Saturn. I was like, oh dude, that game is rad. I need to get a game like that. And I'm just happy to own it. I don't really do Super Nintendo stuff, and this is gonna sound really crazy. I don't even have a Super Nintendo right now, but I want to feature it. So it's all about the feature, right guys? Really happy with what I had. I thought from just going to every booth and literally scanning every single Wii game and through all the shovelware, I found some stuff that I was happy to take home with. So, and Xbox game, whatever. So, thank you guys. Hi.
Ooh.
Hi.
Bombastic side eye.
So you guys went to PRGE recently. How did that go?
Yeah, we did. It was our first time vendoring at PRGE. We had both been before, just as guests, but
I've done vending like in smaller scale things, not video games, but like art. And so I have some experience vending, but this was probably the biggest one I've ever done. And it was cool.
We sold a lot of stuff, sold a lot of Pokemon Flash, sold a lot of stuff that we were just having a little trouble finding the right buyer for it here. So that was all cool. Yeah, it was really good. I'm definitely hoping to do more of them.
Yeah, the trek getting up to Portland was not too bad, but we made a lot of stops along the way, which made the trip inevitably longer.
Yeah.
But it was all good. I mean, we had fun with it. We were just going to different game stores and checking out different landmarks on the way there. Checked out the last Blockbuster location. Tongue twister right there. And that was cool. That was like my recommendation. I've always wanted to see it. At the convention, it was real neat to just see like other vendors that we kind of know already there and customers. So if you guys were there, we definitely probably already said hi, and it was just cool to see each other all up in Portland all at once. And you know, it was just a large mass of bodies, so it's cool.
And kind of bigger YouTubers and whatnot also. Like Gabo's first item he bought of the whole convention was at our table, so that was pretty cool. Super Nintendo
And he had
game.
you sign it.
Yeah, he did. He had me sign it. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
What was it?
The Super Adventure Island 2 for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah. It was like 100. Like we had a price at like I think 110, 115. We gave him a little bit of a deal on it.
Yeah, we'll definitely probably be on his video. So if you're a fan of his, you should probably check it out. But we did some like small trades here and there.
Was feeling sad coming back. Honestly, it was real cool. Just whenever I was having to turn the van in, I was like, oh, this means the trip is officially over. I feel kind of sad. It was fun. Loved it.